I'm gonna go through this Life magazine from September 1990. I'm probably not gonna talk a whole lot because I spent a ton of time on the markups. So for a lot of it, I'm probably just gonna let the music play and show the images. But for some reason, I was just drawn to look closely at this magazine. There's a lot of weird stuff in here. It's about Ellis Island and September in general. That's the focus, is Ellis Island. Front inside cover. I.O. Saturnalia record. Strange ad other than that. For that to be the whole ad. Imported dates. Important dates. That's the back cover. First page. Volume 13, number 11. September 1990. 11 years prior. Second page. Life copy. Like the screen. Life copy. 23,000 words in this issue. "12-year life veterans." Not many people, even educated people, are interested in the precise meanings of words anymore. In essence, what we do is preserve civilization. This isn't actually that. This is 11 years prior. It just looks like that. That's what it reminds me of on page 6. An inch thick layer of grit. That's page 7. You'll see page 7 over and over. You see the little palm trees at the bottom on each side. You got 3 and 3, and then the 2 palm trees above. Page 17.
Color of initiation.
This is like an inversion they're doing with the 12 gems for the 12 princes, 12 tribes of Israel. They do the 12 princesses. It's related to Revelation. Exodus 28:17 through 21. This is interesting because it's page 17. It's page 17, and it's referencing Revelation, the foundations, the 12 foundations, and also the Exodus 28:17 to 21. The 12 jewels set in the raiment for the priest, the mantle. I forget what it's called. And you can see they're mirroring that here on page 17. The great Lord, fields of poppies, frozen with mouth open wide. Evolving copies of copies beneath the signs and multiply. Wars and rumors of wars, its heart failed and petrified. So, right next to this crazy ad for degree, where you have the red and the blue, the Ouroboros and the degree logo, the reflection below. And you see that it's like a fraction, the way they write it. You're at gate 3. Your plane leaves from gate 33 in 2 minutes. So you see they have 3 on the top line and 2 on the bottom line. The red, the blue, and this is right next to this article, The Pitcher in the Rye, which is a classic. Like, if you ever seen Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson, it all revolves around Catcher in the Rye. In that movie, they track their mind control subjects, where everywhere they go, they're programmed that they have to buy a copy of Catcher in the Rye. And they're talking about pitchers, but they're talking about fishers. He threatens to destroy the game through his imagination. The game is at once enhanced for his being in it and not quite what it is supposed to be. The more effective he is, the more he is resented. He's talking about Gorbachev. Signs in the stars, 17 inches across home plate. Madonna is a pitcher too. President Gorbachev is a pitcher. A fisher. Singer and sex goddess. Jack Nicholson, Bette Midler, Michael Jordan, Whoopi Goldberg, pitchers all. Held in suspicion and contempt as well for being too good at what they do. The great pitchers do not do tricks. They do real magic. It all seems obvious, and it is obvious, until the last half moment, when it is clear that the ball in their hands is no longer a ball. It's a bomb, a world, both. Subversive brilliance, page 23, right next to this degree ad. Memory restored for 17 million. It's about Ellis Island. So they got 3 17s in a row. Memory restored. September, 11 years before. 17, 17, 17. So that's like 777. We got this guy with his Mason's tools throwing gang signs. Just that knowing your two middle fingers don't touch each other naturally. No one, and obviously he's not posing naturally, I mean, it's a posed picture. But you don't naturally have your pointer and pinky apart and your two middle fingers together unless you're Spock, or unless you practice or do it on purpose, deliberately put your two middle fingers together. He's got the red and the blue hat. They're dropping all the primes here. The restoration project on Ellis Island. I'll show you. It never explicitly says, but the Statue of Liberty is shown and mentioned several times as if it's there. It never mentions Liberty Island once. It just mentions the statue, and in the same breath as Ellis Island, never mentions Liberty Island. 127, it's another prime. I'm going to start putting the prime chart up on all the videos. Fireman's Fund, FF. In the Great Hall at Ellis Island, just steps from where he arrived as a 13, 6th prime. 13-year-old in 1947. 6 prime, page 24, so page 6. He's got doing his Masonic pose, striking the pose. Memory restored for 17 million. What does that mean exactly? Memory restored for 17 million. Next page, right next to this. It's this September page, page 25. Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. It has endured 30 years, this song. September is the month for resolution, the month we look forward and backward in time. September is the month for resolution, the month we look forward and backward at the same time. And so this issue is guided by the spirits of past and future. The past is present too. The month we look forward and backward at the same time. I asked my mother why a statue that size should be away from the mainland. I was 7. It's still impressed in my mind. Strange photoshopped photo. His face is pasted on. Priest. This guy's added in doing the hidden hand. This kid's shadows going the wrong way over here. These guys are added in. Totally different pictures. For this crazy Star Force, crazy Tartarian brick. The Statue of Liberty Ellis Island Foundation, which also dressed up Miss Liberty for her 1986 birthday centennial. Liberty Ellis Island Foundation. Okay, I guess it's both islands. As life does on these pages, starting their tour under a new glass canopy. New glass canopy. Look at this insane brickwork. Introducing a whole new class of American sedan. World class. Page 36. Page 39. It takes a pretty good TV to fool these experts. No ordinary TV could deceive these discerning eyes. We're almost done here. Page 89. Sums up 17. No idea what this is. Maybe the artists on the... What floor were the artists on? Are they on the 91st floor? The artists? What was that called? What were those artists called? Last page. Six. Monkey in the cage. Last page.